Hi everyone, this is Madhav Burman, BA First Class and MA in English Literature. Our today's topic is about rhetoric. This is very important for BA First Year, MA and the students who are taking preparation for NET Set GRE. And one more thing, few says that this is very complicated topic, but I promise you, if you watch this video, then I will give you guarantee that you will be known properly about it. So let's come and watch it. And don't miss any kind of figure. Simile. When two different things are compared outwardly with the help of like, so, then, as. In the first example, our soldier are compared with lions. Here the comparing word is as, and in the second example, checks are compared with rose. So the comparing word is like. Now we will know how to write its answer. You have to write it is an example of simile because here two different things, our soldiers and lions, are compared with as outwardly. Now here are few common examples of simile, so try to solve these. Now metaphor. This is like simile, but this is somewhat different because here two different things are compared innerly. In the first example, he is compared with star. So here is not any like, so, then, as, like simile. So how to write? It is an example of metaphor because here two different things, he and star, are compared innerly. Here I only discuss one example and try to solve another. Here are few other examples of metaphor, and to clear your doubt you have to solve these examples too. Antithesis. Antithesis. What is antithesis? Here two contrasted ideas are used for the sake of emphasis. Look at the example. One side art is long and other side life is short. So how to write? This is an example of antithesis because here two contrasted ideas, one is art is long and another is life is short, are used side by side for the sake of emphasis. Here are few other examples and try to solve these because these are given from previous year questions. Oxymoron. Here two contrasted words are used side by side. Look at the example, and this is not plentiful, this is plentiful and lacks. Plentiful means huge and lack means too less. So how to write? This is an example of oxymoron because here two contrasted words plentiful and lacks are used side by side. One thing that you should remember, here will be two opposite words, plentiful and lack. One is huge and one is too less. Here few other examples of oxymoron are given, so let's try to solve these. Epigram. It is a brief and witty statement frequently introducing antithetical ideas. Look at the example. If we don't end war, war will end us. These are two antithetical ideas and these are correlated with each other. How to write? This is an example of epigram because here brief and witty statement is used for antithetical ideas. Actually, one more thing that you should remember, when you will see the example of epigram, at that time you will think perhaps this line is wrong, but this is true and this is related with other. Here are few other examples of epigram, so for your betterment you can try. Climax. Here a series of phrases or sentences or words is arranged for increasing order of forcefulness. Look at the example. I came, I saw, I conquer. So came, saw, conquer are arranged for increasing order of forcefulness. So how to write? This is an example of climax because here a series of words are arranged for increasing order of forcefulness. Anticlimax. Here, sudden degradation will be happened from any high thing to low thing. So look at the example: pubs, powders, patches. These are very common. And next, Bible. This is a great book. And then billet dogs. That means love letter. This is trivial. So where Bible is a great book, billet dogs is a trivial thing. How to write? This is an example of anticlimax because here sudden and ludicrous descent is used from Bible to billet dogs, from high to low. So this is an example of anticlimax. Here are two other examples. So try to solve yourself. Asyndeton. Here conjunction is omitted for the poetic importance. Look at the example. After few, here is not any conjunction, and after said, here is not any conjunction. So the conjunction and is committed here. Conjunction may be others. It should not be only and. Okay. So how to write? This is an example of asyndeton because here conjunction and is omitted for poetic importance. I say you again, conjunction means not only and, it may be others too. Polysyndeton. This is opposite of asyndeton. Look at the example: that hard and sleep and feed and no not. Here conjunction is repeated again. So you have to write this is an example of polysyndeton because here conjunctions and is used repeatedly for the sake of emphasis. One thing that you should remember every time, this is opposite of asyndeton. Personification. Inanimate objects are attributed with human quality or living quality. Look at the example. I have killed sleep. Anyone can't kill any sleep. Here, through the word sleep, sleeping man is referred. So, sleep is personified here. And you have to write in such a way. This is an example of personification because here inanimate object sleep is attributed with human quality, that is sleeping man. Through the word sleep, sleeping man is referred and sleep is personified here. Few examples are given here and personification is very important. Apostrophe. It addresses to a dead or absent person or personified idea or object, and it starts with O, thou, thy. So look at the example. O solitude, where are the charms? Here the sentence begins with O, and one more thing, here the solitude is personified because this is attributed with living quality. So how to write? This is an example of apostrophe because here personified idea O solitude is addressed. Here are few examples, so you can go through these examples to clear your doubt. Hyperbole. Here something will be said exaggeratedly. Look at the example. This line is taken from Macbeth play by Shakespeare. After Duncan's murder, Lady Macbeth says, though Arabia is famous for perfumes, still Arab's perfumes cannot sweeten her little hand. This is said exaggeratedly. So you have to write this is an example of hyperbole because here this line is used exaggeratedly because Arab's perfume can sweeten anything, but Lady Macbeth says it can't sweeten her little hand. Here are few other examples, so please solve these. Tautology. Excessive words are used to express same meaning. Look at the example. It is a false lie. Here two words, one is false and another is lie. Two words meaning are same and two words are used here to indicate the same meaning, that is lie. So how to write? It is an example of tautology because excessive word false is used to indicate the same meaning. Euphemism. When harsh words are used normally to refer to something unpleasant. Here look at the example. people are dropped down. Here through drop down, death is indicated. So how to write? This is an example of euphemism because here death is used normally through drop down. For euphemism, you should remember harsh words will be used through normally. Few examples of euphemism are given here, so try to solve these. Paradox. It appears contradictory but is not really so. Look at the example. The child is the father of man. I mean, the child who is today as child, he will be the father of man one day. So, how to write? This is an example of paradox because here contradictory ideas are used. Child versus man. Few examples are given. Alliteration. Repetition of same consonant sound of two or more words in line. Look at the example. Full fathom 5 thy father lies. Here, before beginning of few words, F letter is repeated and F is highlighted here. So, this is an example of alliteration because here the letter F before beginning of few words such as full, fathom, 5, father are repeated more than 2. So, undoubtedly this is an example of alliteration. For alliteration, you should remember any one letter will be repeated in a line more than 2. Anaphora. Same word will be repeated before the beginning of more than 2 sentences. Look at the example. Every time I see him, every time he comes here. So, before the beginning of 2 lines, we see every time. That is common. So, how to write? This is an example of anaphora because same word is repeated here before the beginning of 3 sentences. The word is every time. Here, other one example is given. So, you can follow this. Palilogy. Palilogy is a figure of speech that is a repetition of word or phrases for emphasis. Examples. He cannot be good, knows not why he is good but stands good. Here the word good is repeated in one sentence. And in the second sentence, that answer is wrong, wrong, wrong. Here the word wrong is repeated in a sentence. So for palilogy, one thing that you should remember, in any sentence, any word will be repeated for more time. So in the first sentence, good is repeated. In the second sentence, wrong is repeated. So this is an example of palilogy. So how to write? You have to write in such a way. This is an example of palilogy because here the word good is repeated in this sentence for more time for the sake of emphasis. Hendiadys. Two dependent words are separated by conjunctions and are employed to express a single idea. Look at the example. He came despite of the rain and weather. Here two words, rain and weather, these are noun to still they are used to express the same meaning and they are separated by the conjunction and. So how to write? This is an example of Hendiadys because here two nouns are separated by conjunction and to express the same meaning. One thing you should remember, two nouns will be added with conjunction to express a single idea. Chiasmus. Chiasmus is a rhetorical device in which two or more clauses are balanced against each other by the reversal of their structures in order to produce an artistic effect. Look at the example. Never let a fool kiss you or a kiss fool you. Here, two clauses are balanced against each other by the reversal of their structure. So, how to write? This is an example of chiasmus because here two clauses are balanced against each other by the reversal of their structure in order to produce an artistic effect. Now, metonymy and synedogy. At first, I am taking forgiveness from all of you because I did not upload these two definition and example. Actually, these two have 5 to 6 parts, so due to its lengthiness, I did not upload. But I promise you, if you call or WhatsApp for these, then I will help you wholly, and I am very sure you will be known to this clearly. So you can note down my mobile number, and this is my WhatsApp number too, 96799888753.